Hey guys, so the official YouTube channel for Sonic the Hedgehog has uploaded an overview for Sonic Frontiers, and I wish I could have gotten this video up earlier. I normally would have, but I was actually out and about and I couldn't watch the video or record much of it. But I have just gotten home and I decided to record it now, and I wanted to go over, go over a few things, analyze a few things in the overview here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play it once, and we'll go back and we'll go over it again and analyze it a bit.
Sonic's newest adventure, he's headed to the Starfall Islands in search of Chaos Emeralds with his friend, Amy and Tails, when trouble strikes, suddenly sucking their plane into a
Okay.
dimensional portal. Our bristly hero awakens in a strange, digital world called cyberspace. Despite being separated from his friends, Sonic miraculously escapes from this alternate dimension and arrives on Kronos, one of the beautiful Starfall Islands, a curious wilderness full of
Wow,
ancient ruins,
the graphics look
strange
amazing.
inhabitants, and sinister enemies. Our loyal Blue Hedgehog must now find his lost friends, explore this exotic world, and solve the mystery of the Starfall
That's
Islands.
why Vector and the Crocodile should be in here. Team
Sonic
Chaotix to solve this
Frontiers
mystery.
expands on what fans know and love about traditional Sonic games, combining linear level gameplay and open zone platforming into a new, action filled Sonic experience.
I just made a
The
video
world
about
map
this,
is
explaining what
bigger
open
than
zone
ever,
gameplay is.
giving Sonic more room to run and explore his surroundings. Sonic Frontiers offers high-speed, open-zone gameplay that gives you the freedom to play the game in the order that best matches your playstyle.
I might not upload it now. If this explains
Engage
it
in
pretty well.
exhilarating combat with exciting new enemies, solve intriguing puzzles, and complete fun side quests to help rescue Sonic's friends. Solving puzzles will reward the player with items that can increase Sonic's power and defense, reveal hidden parts of the map, and unlock new ways to navigate the island at fast speeds. Scattered around the Starfall Islands are cyberspace portals. Defeat bosses throughout the island to earn portal gears that unlock these stages. You'll need to complete challenges within each cyberspace stage to earn vault keys that can be used to unlock Chaos Emerald vaults and allow you to progress further in the game. In Sonic Frontiers, Sonic's combat gets an upgrade, making battling enemies more exciting and fluid than ever before.
That's
With an
great.
all-new skill tree system
That's
featuring
something
a
we saw
host
not
of
long
new
ago.
abilities to unlock and level up, you'll have plenty
Animation
of
looks better.
options to fight strategically, combine dodges, parries,
Wow, Sonic's
counters,
blue
and
looks
more.
beautiful.
If you prefer more
It's a nice dark
straightforward
shade of blue.
gameplay, check out Auto Combos, where various attack combos can be executed with a single button. These modes make it possible for all Sonic fans to easily enjoy the fast and flexible new combat system. Sonic's enhancements don't stop there. He's learned a new ability called Silute, a band of light that mirrors Sonic's tracks. Surround enemies, items, and areas to uncover
Right, it seems
different
like you knew
effects
this
and
move before
unlock
even
all
coming
the
on this
secrets of
adventure.
the Starfall Islands.
Wonder when you learned this.
Get ready to blaze your own trail and forge a new frontier in
What?
Sonic Frontiers.
Hold on.
All Islands. Get ready to blaze your own trail and forge a new frontier in
Just have to see
Sonic
that again really quick.
Frontiers. Available November 8th. Stay tuned for more details.
Okay, so let's go over it again. Clicked in the note.
In Sonic's newest adventure, he's headed to the Starfall Islands in search of Chaos Emeralds with his friend, Amy and Tails.
Amy and
When
Tails. Says we're going. We're exploring the islands, or we were actually looking for the Chaos Emeralds with Amy and Tails. Now they don't say Knuckles. Now we know that Knuckles won't be. They won't tell us how he's playing a part in the story or how he came to be involved with the events in the story. But we do know that he has a prologue, so that might tell us what that's all about. Which is smart to have. That's a good way for people who are interested in Sonic Frontiers to be interested in going checking out the probably uploaded to YouTube animated prologue for Sonic Frontiers. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder if they'll put the animated prologue in the game as well, like they did with Sonic Origins. It was Sonic Mania Plus and the animated cutscenes within that game. So that's something to know.
Full strikes, suddenly sucking their plane into a dimensional
And they're
portal.
playing, so they'll be
Our bristly hero
tells his plane
awakens
will
in a
be in here,
strange, digital world called
or Sonic's plane.
cyberspace. Despite
You
being
see the name on the
separated from
side
his
of it.
friends, Sonic miraculously escapes from this alternate dimension and arrives on Kronos, one of the beautiful Starfall Islands, a curious wilderness full of ancient ruins,
Wow.
strange
I wanted to look at.
inhabitants,
Yeah, look at these Cocos here. I think we actually seen this screenshot. Now, I don't know if they were arranged in this order, but yeah, look how amazing this game looks. Look how real the grass looks actually. Look at all that in the background. You see mountains, rails, rails. It looks like that one enemy that you could well, circle around it actually clearly isn't the best way going about it because there's like this yeah, in the far right there, far right upper corner of the video, you can see those I don't know what you call them, like those dumpling looking enemies. I'm not really sure what you call those, but you can see I think that's what that is up there.
And sinister enemies.
I
Our
see now this,
loyal
look at the birds
blue-red
flap.
dog must now find his lost friends, explore this
Beautiful
exotic
attention to
world,
detail.
and solve the mystery of the Starfall Islands.
See on this
Sonic
gameplay.
Frontiers expands on what fans know and love about traditional Sonic games,
Okay, so let me just say here
combining linear
that them explaining open zone, I'm glad they did this here. I was actually making a video that which is what I was gonna say earlier. I was making a video explaining why open zone is different from open world. And I'll go ahead and quick and say this quickly because I'm not sure if I'll upload the video anymore, just cause just cause you know it kind of explains it well here enough. I don't know if it's necessary, but how I understood is that open zone isn't like other open world games. You know how other open world games are, where it's a world that's well open with different objectives that you can choose to do at any point, and you can go and start the main storyline whenever you please. Um, Usually it's free. It's like a free open space. It's not linear. There's no set structure, one set structure into playing the game. But what makes Open Zone different is that Open Zone Open Zone's origin is a little bit different. Is that it takes the formula of Sonic the Hedgehog's linear style and everything that comes with it, and it pretty much it evolves it. And what I mean by that is that think about it like this. And this is a good example I was going to bring up in my other video. Is that Sonic is the one that has to figure out where he needs to go to get from point A to B. It's easy for us as gamers to not know or not think about it like this. Is that when we see it as gamers, we think that there's a point A to point B and it's all predetermined. We go into a stage knowing that is gotta end. There's a ring at the end of it, and we know that it's gotta end. But Sonic is different. Realistically, if you were Sonic and you're going through his adventure, you have to figure out where you're going to be running, what you're going to be doing, the obstacles you're going to be going over. And that's why Open Zone is great because it's supposed to give us the perspective of Sonic the Hedgehog. We know our mandatory objectives. While there's a lot of freedom to do what we want, there's a lot of optional things, which is just like Sonic games. There's a lot of optional things. You don't have to attack enemies, you can run by them. You don't have to do the puzzles, you can run by them. You can go on the top, you can go on the lower pathway. The open zone allows us to figure it all out in the moment as if we were Sonic the Hedgehog. Because if you think about it, no matter what the stage is, whether it be Windmill Isle, Seaside Hill, the characters are figuring it out as they go. They are experiencing this adventure getting from point A to point B, and they're thinking about it in the moment. So us taking rails, us jumping on platforms, us running through Sam procrastinates. Are you kidding? That's another YouTuber I'm discussing. You saw him in the video there on the screen there on my YouTube notification. But us taking rails, jumping on platforms, running through the lands, that's our acts. Acts like Act One, Act Two, those are our acts. We are creating an act, and there's infinite amount of possibilities and pathways to go, different acts to go because they put us in a 3D space that's open, similar to an open world, but it's not that. It's an open zone. It's an environment. It's an environment that you can freely roam around, and the environment being a zone. So that's what makes it an open zone rather than an open world. But I'm not gonna get into all that because that's a whole different thing or whatever. I had a video about that that I was making, but I don't know if I'll upload it. But I'll put the script in the description below if you guys want to check that out.
level gameplay and open zone platforming into
Wait,
an
hold on. You'll see those sometimes those balls you homing attack on look different.
new action-filled Sonic experience.
Oh wow, look at this. Look how far you can see. Look at all the clouds, the mountains in the background, and behind. If I go back
Combining
a little
linear
bit,
level gameplay
look at all the rails and the mountains in the background. Looks really
and
beautiful.
open zone
You can see the water on the side. We seen gameplay of someone climbing these rocks. I think this is probably. I don't know if it was a
platforming into
demo
a
for
new
sure, but
action.
looks like it. Look at all this in the background. You can see that needle structure in the back. Wow, this game looks beautiful. The sunset looks amazing.
Filled Sonic experience.
Here, even here, look at the water. Look at that needle structure in the background again. Look at all the rails, the platforms. There's so many different ways to go. Like I was saying, you can create your own act. And your own act is you figuring it out as if you were Sonic the Hedgehog and you were figuring it out. Like he does when he goes into a different act. It's not predetermined. It's not like he knows where he's going. Realistically, he's figuring it out as he goes, and that gives us the chance to do that as well. We know our point where we need to go to, so we choose the path that best suits us, whether it be the most rewarding or it'll be the most challenging or just the fastest way possible. That's what makes an open zone experience. So it's an open. It's more. I will classify it rightfully so as an open zone rather than an open world. So yeah. What is that? What is that? You guys see that?
Level gameplay and open zone platforming into a new
No. Alright,
action-filled
stop that
Sonic
there.
experience.
Not there. What's that? Yeah. What is that right there on the top right? No, that's just a spring. It's like a yellow spring. I guess I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, change color. But here, I don't know if you home and attack to get to whatever that thing that looks like it has propellers on it. It's like this. I don't know what that is. Interesting. So this is on the first Chronos Island. This is pretty high up too. It looks like the only way to get to that thing is if you home and attack, but I'm not sure what that
The
even
world
is.
map is bigger than ever, giving Sonic more room to run and
Wow, look at that. You see those rails? Look how high the rails go. Wow, this looks beautiful. Let's
explore
keep it
his
going.
surroundings. Sonic
We've
Frontiers
seen a
offers
lot of this.
high-speed, open-zone gameplay that gives you the freedom to play the game in the order that best matches your
Yeah,
playstyle.
like I was saying before, yeah.
Engage
Wait, but okay, so you see the on the right side, it's like those tombstone structures or whatever. I wonder what those are. We still don't really know much about those, but there's like tombstone structures. And if you look in the far back, I don't know if that ramp is no, no, I doubt that's ramping. I don't know. That looks like a ramp that's going up the. I don't know if it's a ramp. I wonder if that's a. If it's just like going up the hill. I guess it can still be called a ramp, but not the ramp I'm thinking about. Keep it going.
in exhilarating combat with exciting new enemies. Solve
The animations look
intriguing
great. Sonic
puzzles
has a lot of
and complete
flair,
fun
energy,
side
movement.
quests to
This
help
puzzle
rescue Sonic.
here
Engage in
looks like
exhilarating
he just knocked the
combat
ball
with
inside of
exciting
a.
new enemies. Solve intriguing puzzles.
Yeah, it looks like he's supposed to just knock it inside the ring there. I don't know how complicated that is, but that's cool that we see another
And
puzzle.
complete fun side quests to help rescue
Fun
Sonic's
side
friends.
quest.
Solving puzzles will reward the player with
Side quest
items that can
confirmed.
increase Sonic's power and defense.
Wow, look at that. You see that enemy there to the right. And again, is this the same area? Look where that ramp is going up the hill there. From way back, from when I paused earlier, and the rock next to it. Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
Gives you the
I'm pretty
freedom
sure
to
that's
play
the
the game in
same
the order
area.
that best matches your playstyle.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It looks like it's the same area. The rock with the ramp over there. Okay, just keep it going.
Puzzles and complete fun side quests to help rescue Sonic's friends. Solving puzzles will reward the player with items
Oh,
that can increase
did you guys see it?
and complete fun side quests to help rescue Sonic's friends. Solving
Right there. If you look in the back, look toward the mountain in the back. You can see the oh, I forgot the name of that thing. I didn't want to spoil myself on the names of these things either. Not that they matter too much, but I think someone called it a flyer, but I'm pretty sure it's not called a flyer. I believe the unofficial Sonic Frontiers Twitter said that, but it's not called that. It's called something else. I don't know if it was called Squid. I believe it was. I'm not really sure, but you can see it in the background there. You can see it flying. I'll go back a little bit,
puzzles
but
will reward the player with
yeah, you see it
items
there,
that can
leaving the purple light.
puzzles and complete fun side quests to
So you
help
can see
rescue
that thing
Sonic's
flying
friends.
flying around. You don't have to
Solving
have a direct
puzzles will
encounter with it. Yeah, you can see it back there. You don't have to have a direct encounter with it. And this upside or this piece of slice in the air over here, I don't know if those are springs. You got springs, rails, ramps, all sorts of things up there. I don't know if you can run on all of that, but it looks complex and it looks like you can go around it while also going up. So that's pretty cool.
reward the player with items that can increase
Also, what are
Sonic's
those green
power
things? Those green
and
containers? I've seen them
defense.
broken before.
Reveal hidden parts of the map
No,
and unlock new
I'm
ways
gonna
to
pause it
navigate
there.
the island at fast speeds. Scattered around the Starfall
Here,
Islands,
why is this purple? Is this because it's a different area or something? But usually these are red,
ways to navigate the island at fast
but it's
speeds.
purple here, so I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Scattered around the Starfall Islands are
These
cyberspace
graphics look
portals.
amazing.
Defeat bosses throughout the island to earn portal
We just
gears
saw
that
this thing
unlock
earlier.
these stages. You'll need to complete challenges within each
It's got
cyberspace
Sanctuary.
stage to earn vault keys that can be used to unlock Chaos Emerald vaults and allow you to progress
This
further in the
seems like
game.
better than what I've seen at the
In Sonic Frontiers,
Gamescom demos.
Sonic's combat gets an upgrade, making battling enemies more
I've seen
exciting
this
and fluid
before. The
than
animation
ever
for this looks
before.
better, it's
With an
improved.
all-new skill tree system featuring a host of
It
new
makes you wonder
abilities.
though, because the Nintendo Switch trailer that we got, he still used that same animation in the Nintendo Switch trailer. Um, Not this animation here. For this, here I'll go back. Actually, this one right here. And you know what it looked like before, where he was kind of his legs were still kind of sticking up in an awkward way. Um, that was in the Nintendo Switch trailer for the Nintendo Direct that happened a few months ago. I wonder if this was changed later because I don't know if they would have given the Nintendo the early build because what they have is clearly the early build. Looking at it now, and even still, we even like weeks afterward, I knew it was the early build because we got some more footage not long after that. But they put up an early build for their direct, so I wonder if they're gonna have an updated trailer. But they might, I don't know, they might, who knows? I know they might upload this something similar on their Nintendo
Fluid than
channel sometime
ever
soon.
before. With an all-new skill tree system featuring a host of new
Okay,
abilities fluid than ever
what is this
before.
here?
With
In
an
the background
all-new
here, is it just a thing the wall run on? Okay, and Sonic's blue looks
skill tree
beautiful.
system
It
featuring
looks
a
like a dark
host of
blue.
new
For some reason, it
abilities
looks
to
darker
unlock and level up.
than
You'll
what
have
we've been
plenty
seeing.
of options to fight
It might not
strategically.
be though. Oh my god, look at that moon in the background. This looks so good. This is I think this is the same area or a similar area. So we know there's a nighttime cycle. So, but this is further emphasized here. And you see that middle structure in the background. I don't know if those two white things at the top. I don't know what that's all about. You see railings under the moon to the right. You see clouds. You're really close to the water. I hope there's some cool moments where we can run on water. I hope we can eventually, or go underwater. I know there's a 3D section for underwater, I believe, but
Find
that's
dodges,
nice.
parries, counters, and more. If you prefer more straightforward,
Counters.
find dodges, parries, counters, and
No, there you
more.
go.
If you prefer more straightforward gameplay, check out auto combos, where various attack
That's
combos
inclusive
can
for
be
people
executed with a
who,
single
yeah,
button. These modes
that's
make
really
it
nice.
possible for all Sonic fans to easily enjoy the fast and flexible new combat system. Sonic's enhancements don't stop there. He's learned a new ability called Silute,
Apparently, you
a
knew this
band
before
of
coming
light
on
that
this
mirrors
adventure,
Sonic's
so I wonder
tracks.
when you learned this.
Surround enemies
Hold
with
on.
Silute, a band of light that mirrors Sonic's tracks.
You see that? Is that the egg pod thing? Let me go back a little bit
Sonic's
more.
enhancements
Is that
don't
the egg
stop
pod
there.
thing? It looks like
He's learned a new
the
ability
door
called
is open.
Silute, a band of light that mirrors Sonic's tracks.
Yeah, it looks like there's stairs leading up, leading into it. I wonder if you can go into that. You have the rings, you have rails. Looks like things you can run on the wall of. Yeah, you have all that level design in the background. It looks here that I don't know if this is supposed to symbolize just an item being here. I don't know if these are always here, depending on the different difficulty modes. I know sometimes the UI changes depending on difficulty in other games. Sometimes they don't give you hints or they don't mark things in the map for you or on the screen for you. So I don't know if this shows up for a specific gameplay difficulty, but yeah, let's keep going.
Surround enemies, items, and areas to uncover different effects
We've
and
seen
unlock
this and there's
all the
warlike
secrets
spikes in
of
the
the
background.
Star.
Okay, I noticed this. I remember this later. But again, we're on the side of the mountain where there's a platform here that we're standing on, and there's this ramp-like thing going onto the hill. This is the same thing I paused earlier for. I wonder if this is the same thing. It'd be cool if you can run up, like you can like throw yourself up as if it was a ramp. I don't know. I bet it stretches over the hill, but it's really cool. I like how it looks. I like to see ramps in general in a Sonic game, especially since we now know there's momentum. Well, slow physics is the proper word to use for it. Now that we know that slow physics are in the game, I'm glad to see that there.
All islands. Get ready to blaze your own trail and forge a new frontier in
You have
Sonic
Sonic
Hunt
here.
All Islands.
Let me look at this one more
Get
time.
ready to blaze your own trail and forge a new frontier.
Wow. I hope the lightning thing, or I hope the lightning
In
thing here
Sonic All
isn't
Islands.
becoming part of Sonic's
Get ready
identity in
to
the video
blaze your
games.
own trail and
I really don't
forge a
want him
new
starting to
frontier.
copy the movie Sonic with the whole lightning thing and making that surround his body every time he runs because I hope they keep the identity of Sonic the Hedgehog in the video games because the difference between Sonic and the movie is that Sonic the Hedgehog's speed in the games works realistically. He can't stop on a dime. He can't take these quick turns. He can't move fast in any other part of his body except his legs because he has a natural speed. That's why he has to drift. That's why he can't just stop on a dime. He has to like skid on the ground in order to stop. And that's what I like about Sonic is because he represents the side of speed that you don't see in other characters in media, whether that be video games, anime, comics, anything like that. Everybody makes their speedy characters the same thing as Flash. What differentiates Sonic is that his speed works in a way that's like realistic. That is so much cooler, and that gives him a quote unquote weakness, but not a really a weakness because he utilizes it well. That's why he drifts and stuff like that. That's how he goes around corners instead of zipping through it like the Flash. He that gives him a good, I don't know, that's like something that's really, it's just a good detail. It doesn't make him overpowered, and he has to really work for keeping his speed. So I really like that about Sonic. So I hope that I don't really don't want him to lose his identity and make him all electrified and make it seem like it's a superpower when Sonic's abilities isn't a power. Everybody in fact, everybody in this world can run fast who are animals. Everybody's capable of running fast. Not like Sonic fast, but they can run fast, better than humans at least. It's just a natural thing in their world, and I hope they don't misrepresent Sonic going forward because I don't want the identity of Sonic movie taking over Sonic the Hedgehog because I really don't. I just hope they keep it all in its own thing. It's fine to have electricity in his moves or whatever, or have it like energy that looks like electricity, but I hope they don't do it to where like they just make it part of his character like it is in Sonic movie 1 and 2 because I do not like that. I do not want us losing our video game Sonic to movie Sonic completely, you know. But that's all that.
Sonic Frontiers. Available
That's it.
November 8th. Stay
November 8th.
tuned
Yep.
for more details.
Yep. That's about it. So yeah, that's about it for the video. Is there anything I missed? Just let me know, and I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.